Imagine waking up every morning with a profound sense of purpose, knowing exactly where your day is headed and feeling completely in control of your destiny. Now compare that with the all too familiar reality many of us face, rushing through our days, constantly playing catch-up, feeling like time is slipping through our fingers like grains of sand. The difference between these two realities is not about having more time. We all have the same 24 hours, but in how we choose to use it. Today, I want to talk about something that affects every single one of us, something that shapes the quality of our lives more strongly than perhaps anything else, our relationship with time. This isn't just another lecture about time management techniques. This is about reclaiming your life, 1 minute at a time. Let me share a profound truth that took me years to understand. Time management is life management. When we take control of our time, we take back our lives. It's that simple. Think about it for a moment. Everything we hope to achieve, whatever we hope to become, every dream we want to achieve, all require time. Time is the currency of life, and its value is not in how much you have, but in how you use it. The problem of the digital age isn't just about being busy. It's about being busy with the wrong things. We're drowning in notifications, trapped in endless meetings, and caught in the hamster wheel of constant connection. We've become reactive instead of proactive, letting our connected lives control our days, rather than living from our own priorities and values. But here's the good news. It doesn't have to be this way. Taking control of our time isn't about becoming more productive. It's about becoming more focused. It's about aligning our time with our values and creating a life that reflects what truly matters to us. Let's start with 3 essential principles that can transform your relationship with time. You've got to get clear about what you want in life. Before you can manage your time effectively, you need to be absolutely clear about what matters most to you. This isn't just about creating a to-do list, it's about creating a to-be list. Who do you want to become? What legacy do you want to leave? What relationships do you want to nurture? Your answers to these questions should guide how you spend your time. Time is not just a resource to be managed. It's an investment to be optimized. Just as a wise investor wouldn't put their money into low-yield investments, we shouldn't invest our time in activities that don't align with our values and goals. This means learning to say no, not just to others, but to ourselves. Every time you say yes to something, you're saying no to something else. Make these choices consciously. Systems beat willpower. The most effective way to take control of your time isn't through sheer force of will. It's through creating systems and habits that make good time management automatic. Just as a river naturally flows through the path of least resistance, our time will naturally flow into the channels we create for it. Now let's talk about how this happens. How do we translate these principles into daily action? Start by understanding how you use your time. For 1 week, track how you spend every hour of your day. You might be shocked to discover where your time is really going. Most people underestimate how much time they spend on social media, email, and other low-value activities. This awareness is the first step toward change. Next, you should make friends with what I call the power hour principle. The first hour of your day sets the tone for everything that follows. Instead of reaching for your phone and immediately having to deal with whatever is happening in the outside world, use this time for what matters most to you, whether that's exercise, meditation, creative work, or family time. Learn to tell the difference between what demands your immediate attention and what can wait. Make yourself a priority in your life. Set aside time for what matters to you before your calendar fills up with other people's priorities. In our age of constant distraction, the ability to focus deeply on important tasks is becoming more and more rare. Set aside periods of uninterrupted focus time. Turn off notifications, find a quiet space, and dive deep into something that matters to you. Taking control of our time isn't just about productivity, it's about being present. It's about being fully engaged in whatever we're doing, whether that's working on a crucial project or spending time with family and friends. Multitasking is a myth. It's really just running from one thing to another, and it just increases our stress. Let's talk about the role of technology in our relationship with time. Technology should be our servant, not our master. Use it intentionally to boost your productivity. not mindlessly to fill your time. Consider putting digital boundaries in place. Set specific times when you're completely disconnected from devices, allowing your mind to rest, reflect, and recharge. One of the most powerful ways to take control of your time is to master the art of saying no. Remember this, every time you say yes to something that doesn't align with your values, you're saying no to something that does. Develop the courage to say no to good opportunities so you can say yes to great ones. Consider implementing what I call the 90-10 rule. Plan only 90% of your time, leaving 10% for the unexpected. This buffer helps prevent the stress of overscheduling and allows you to respond to genuine emergencies without wrecking your entire day. Another important aspect of time mastery is understanding your personal energy patterns. When are you most alert and focused? Schedule your most important tasks during these peak energy periods. Don't waste your best hours on low-value activities. Remember that taking control of your time isn't about becoming more rigid. It's about becoming more intentional. There should still be room for spontaneity, joy, and unexpected opportunities. The goal is not to account for every minute, but to ensure that your most precious resource, your time, is aligned with what matters most to you. Let me share a powerful metaphor with you. Imagine your time as a jar, and the activities in your life as rocks, pebbles, and sand. The rocks represent your most important priorities, your health, relationships, major goals. The pebbles are the things that matter, but aren't crucial. The sand represents everything else, the small stuff that fills our days. If you put the sand in first, there won't be room for the rocks. But if you put the rocks in first, the pebbles and sand can fill in around them. I want to leave you with this thought. Taking control of your time isn't just about getting more done. It's about living more fully. It's about ensuring that when you look back on your life, you'll see not just a series of busy days, but a meaningful journey where you spent your most precious resource, your time, on what truly mattered. The choice is yours. Every morning, you get a fresh deposit of 86,400 seconds. You can't save them up or get them back once they're gone, but you can choose how to spend them. Will you let them slip away mindlessly, or will you take control and use them in creating the life you truly want? Starting today, make a commitment to yourself. Commit to treating your time with the respect it deserves. Commit to aligning your schedule with your values. Commit to being present in the moments that matter most. Because when you take control of your time, you take back your life.